Welcome to the 22 Lions podcast, your daily blueprint for writing, publishing, and profiting from books. Today, we dive into right stacking, how to turn one manuscript into 5 predictable income streams without giving away future upside. Here's a fact most authors quietly face. You can sell 1,000 copies and still feel stuck. Sales flatten, promos run out, and you're left asking, what next? Right stacking fixes that. It turns a single book into multiple revenue-ready assets you can sell, license, or use to grow your audience. To break this down in practical terms, I've invited Right strategist Dan Dismarks to walk us through the step-by-step system. Dan, welcome. Let's break this down.
Thanks, Arya. Let's break this down. Step 1, rights inventory. Before you start licensing anything, map what you already own. Spend 10 minutes now and complete this checklist. List the territory rights you control, list language rights, confirm audio rights, note exclusive versus non-exclusive clauses, and flag any third-party material or illustrations that limit use. Create a simple table. Right, audio, translation, merch, course, adaptation, territory, term, exclusive, notes. That single table prevents most rookie mistakes. A quick pro tip. If your contract language is vague, treat rights as reserved. Offer time-limited non-exclusive licenses for experiments. It keeps options open while letting you test demand, write it, publish it, profit from it. This preserves core royalties and future adaptations. Step 2, prioritization framework. You have 5 candidate streams: audio, translation, merch, course, and adaptation. Use simple ROI triage, estimate upfront cost, time to market, and conservative first-year revenue. Score each on a 1 to 10 scale for cost and revenue potential, then divide revenue score by cost score. Pick the top 2 to test first. Example. A basic narrated audiobook with a professional narrator can cost $800 to $2, $500, but often delivers strong margin because distribution on Audible and other retailers scales with discovery. A mini course might cost $1, $200 to produce, but can be sold at a higher price per unit. Do the math conservatively and prioritize the highest ROI per dollar invested. Here's a one-line decision tree: low cost, high reach first, audio or translation tests; medium cost, high ticket second, course or adaptation options; low margin, brand enhancing last, merch. That sequence balances risk and brand control. Step 3, packaging assets. Buyers and partners want clean, export-ready materials. Create 5 core deliverables: a narration brief and pronunciation guide for audio, a localization brief and glossary for translators, 3 to 5 high-res cover and interior images for merch, a course outline with 3 modules and lesson objectives, and a 1-page adaptation 1 sheet with character bios and episode-ready scenes. Export checklist: PDFs for text, WAV or high-quality MP3 for any audio clips, PNGs for mockups, and a single marketing 1 sheet in PDF. Having these files means you can reply to inquiries with confidence and convert interest into deals faster. Case study: an author with a steadily selling non-fiction title added 2 things: an audiobook and a 90-minute mini course. Timeline and cost: audiobook production $1, $200, produced in 6 weeks. Mini course $1, $500, produced in 8 weeks. Distribution: audiobook via ACX and wide retailers, course on the author's funnel, and a course platform. First-year revenue lift: audiobook royalties $6, $400, course sales $4, $800, roughly double the author's prior annual revenue from the title. Key moves: non-exclusive audio license, a limited time course discount to the email list, and tight QA on narration and course video. Step 4, outreach and deal models. Start with the targeted outreach list: indie narrators and ACX producers for audio, vetted translators and small localization agencies for translations, print-on-demand vendors for branded merch, course producers for curriculum work, and literary scouts for adaptation interest. Use a simple pitch template, 1-paragraph intro, what you're offering, non-exclusive, territory term, the assets you'll provide, and a clear ask. For revenue splits, recommend non-exclusive paid upfront or revenue share, plus a modest fee for early tests. Typical splits: audio 50-50 on ACX with a one-time buyout option for exclusivity. Translations 70/30 its author first. Course splits vary, but start with a 60/40 its author/platform split if the platform provides the audience. Crucial contract checkpoints: territory, term length, reversion clauses, clear accounting cadence, and audit rights. If it sounds legal, it is. Don't skip this.
That checklist is already actionable. Now, immediate action. Here's a one-page rights checklist you can complete today. First, open your manuscript folder and list every right you control. Second, score the 5 formats by cost to revenue and pick 2 to test in the next 90 days. Third, prepare the basic asset pack, narration notes, and a one-sheet. Fourth, draft a short outreach template and send 5 targeted messages. Fifth, set a calendar reminder to review contracts with a checklist for exclusivity and time limits. Do those 5 tasks, and you've started scaling this book into an asset, not a single-point sale.
If you want hands-on help, schedule a rights strategy call with the 22 Lions team. We'll audit your current rights table, prioritize the top 2 tests for your title, and map a 30-day launch plan that preserves your control. We don't push exclusive buyouts as the default. We structure experiments that protect long-term royalties. Build the empire, one book at a time. Stay hungry, stay published.
That's your step-by-step system for today. Apply it and watch your author business grow. For the exact checklist and outreach templates mentioned in this episode, visit the 22 Lions show notes and schedule your rights strategy call. Publish like a pro. Profit like a lion. Thanks for listening. Next episode, we'll dive into audiobook localization and low-cost narration workflows.